following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holley, and Shannon Gross.
It's Tuesday! And other than tacos, you know what that means.
Overrated. Tell us.
Phone calls! Nate cannot wait to hear what you guys have to say today. 888-855-2297.
We trying to get rid of the last two numbers, but
and we're going to tell you right now, you get 30 seconds.
There we go.
Tell us what's on your mind. Tell us what you're thinking, as a wise man once said.
You?
Yep, me. That's still a drop on our partner station.
And remember now, we don't need to hear, hey, I listen to your show all the time. We don't need to hear all that.
We can.
Yeah,
just say it quick.
That's part of your 30 seconds.
No.
Yeah,
you get 33 seconds.
No,
you can say you listen all the time.
No,
you can tell us how great we are.
They don't listen all the time.
You can tell us how great we are.
Ever since Jesse came, they stopped because all we can do is hear about his people in North Carolina.
Did you tweet the number out?
I did.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It's going to be nothing but Jersey and North Carolina phone calls. Kurt, why don't you tweet it out and get your KC peeps to call in?
No, they all wrapped up in Mahoney. They all wrapped up in Mahoney, whether he got a hurt leg or not.
Hell, Kurt, it's Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
You've had a night to sleep on all this negativity that's been swirling around this team since Sunday. How you feeling about this Eagles game?
I'm thinking they're still going to win this game.
Yeah?
I like them at home. If we were in Philadelphia, I might have a different
Let me ask you a question.
I think they'll bounce
Let
back.
me ask you a question.
Yes,
Why?
sir. Why?
What has this team done to make you think they're going to bounce back and they have any shot of beating the Eagles?
I think they still have talent, and I think they've got a good quarterback. Which, no matter what you two might say over there on that side of the table, but I think
me? Oh, Jesse, let me ask you. I actually thought about this. Kurt's taking shots. Every once in a while, we just got to let him take a shot with no explanation. You have in the past been known to be a Dak, not hater, but you have been critical of Dak.
Okay.
This year, through the first 3 games, you changed your tune and you were like, I see the mechanics, I see this and this. What have you seen the last 3 weeks? Has he reverted back to something? Is he just not getting the time? Is it, the receivers not stepping up? What are you seeing
He's
now?
been playing well. Like, the end result hasn't been there.
Right.
It hasn't been his fault.
It hasn't been. A lot of it hasn't been his fault. The biggest issue that I have with him currently is he has to go rogue almost. Like, he has to go – he has to take that step of, all right, I have to overcome coaching. And he just won't do it. Mm-hmm. He just won't do it. He'll just let whatever they call in be that. Until they get into those dire situations where they say, all right, 2-minute drill, Dak, go ahead and do your thing. Like, that's the only issue that I have with him right now. Like, that joker took some hits Sunday and got back up and came back for some more. And you never saw him, chew somebody out in the sideline in the sense of, get your blocks or anything like that. He just took it, got right back up, looked down at the barrel of the gun and fired again and took more hits and fired some more. So I don't think nothing has changed from where I was at. I just want him to go rogue a little bit and just overcome the coach.
And that's kind of what you've been saying all year, Nate. At some point, he's got to put the team on his back and go, let's go, right?
I'm the only guy I think don't care if he throw the ball 45 times because I always think good quarterbacks to great quarterbacks will find a way to get that ball out of their hand. They will get it into the right people's hand. And that's what I asked Jesse 3 weeks ago. I say, when can I start expecting that from him? See, throwing the ball 45 times as a quarterback, that's going to happen 7 or 8 times a year where you're going to have to say, hey, I got to do what I got to do. And if you never do that, or if you never have to do that, you either got a super team with a super brilliant coach or you playing against college players. because it's going to happen in the National Football League.
Is that something he just has to figure it out, or does he have people that are telling him, man, you got to take control of this game. You got to go win this for us. You got to.
Nah, to me, it's an internal thing. Like that has to be. I'm so well versed in what we're doing.
I'm comfortable enough that I know this better than Kellen.
I think he's got people telling him he has to
not do that.
Not do that. Don't change.
Don't run.
Run the play.
Don't run. Don't get out of the pocket. Don't scramble. Don't
change the play.
Man. I tell you right here. I would have woke up and see he's a stronger person than me. Dak is. He's got better resolve than me, because I saw him not get hit once but twice. Whether if he was a cartoon character, the dude would have still been running through his body.
Did you see the one I told you about in the fourth quarter? Oh, my God.
Bro, it happened in the third quarter, too. This dude hit him so hard that he just turned around, man. He just on both knees, and he checked his body. You know, you get hit so hard.
Everything here?
Yeah, he just
got to take that moment to recalibrate.
Yeah, and he checked his body. And I said to myself, okay, get back up and take it some more. Because me, Nate, I'd have woke up the next morning and I'd have called your buddy, Coach Kenny, and said, man, it's a better way we can do this.
Did y'all notice? I noticed this on the field, and I couldn't tell if it translated on TV or not, but the first quarter, after he took one or two hits, he was walking funny. Like, he kind of had like this posture to like his back was like, you know how when your back hurts and you kind of lean a little forward and you're not complete. He was walking and he was doing something kind of holding his hands weird.
Really? First I've heard that.
I don't know if he was hurt or if I was just looking at him weird, but he didn't look right to me.
I'm going to tell you, a couple of times they took extra steps on him where he had got rid of the ball, and I saw a couple times dude just took him, just slammed him on the ground. I said to myself, Dak, go to the referee and say, look here, man. They can't be slamming. I would have, brother, I'd have been politicking.
Again, what did I say a week ago when you play Greg Williams and his defense? They don't play to the whistle.
After the whistle.
They play about a step or two after. That's how he coaches. Greg Williams coaches tag him again. And because in the fourth quarter, I want him to be flinching. I want him to think that pressure's coming. Anytime bodies get around, I want him to have the residual effects of hitting him all game long, that even when we're not there, he's thinking about us being there. So to your point, what you're saying is what you saw was real.
Yeah, man.
That's how Greg Williams coaches his football players to play football. And he'll tell you in a heartbeat, if you get a penalty,
it's on me.
That's on me.
Mm-hmm. As long as you don't hit him,
But I want you to.
You swing him on the ground or push him.
I want you to tag him as many times as you can, because he's saying for every one penalty that we get, we affect that player physically and mentally throughout the course of a game. So if you get a flag, the first one's on me, and we'll correct it from there. But I want you to push the issue.
He didn't get hit by 8 times, but I didn't count the touches. I'm talking about the actual blasting him.
He got dropped 8 times.
I was like, woo, that's ugly.
Are y'all ready? Here we go.
Let's do it.
Jesse tweeted the number out to call in, and it's no surprise. The first 2 callers are from Jersey.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't got long.
Right.
You got 30 seconds. Scott from Jersey, welcome to the show.
Hey guys, what's going on? You know what I'm really afraid of, Shannon?
What's that?
First of all, Jesse, I miss you on Saturday nights or after the game.
This is my guy, Scott. Scott is a faithful. He used to be he still is a faithful caller to the.
Still faithful every time.
To the post-game show.
To get on.
Yes, sir.
20 seconds.
No,
Let's go.
he's talking about
20 seconds. Let's
You got 30. Go, Scott.
20 seconds. Let's go. I'm gonna be cutting you off.
Nate can't cut you off. Nate can't cut you off.
I can't cut you off, but I ain't gonna let you talk. So come on.
A couple more.
Better come on.
This show's going to start talking Mexico if we lose a couple more, because that's where Shannon's going to be headed if we don't start winning anything. But the problem is not Dak. Dak is not our problem. The problem is that we need more help on reserve. The NFL has got to learn to kick up. Maybe we need 53 active, 58 on the roster. That I really believe is our problem, because when we get hurt, we fall off the edge. I mean, the offensive line was horrible this weekend, and we got to do more than that. It's definitely not Dak. Dak is a fourth-round good quarterback. It's as easy as that. He's making plays when he has to, and he's doing a great job. Other problem is we're running Elliott not enough now. You got to play the middle. You got to set up the run with the pass and set up the pass with the run. Do you agree with that?
Thanks for the call, Scott. We gave you double time just because you were so nice to Jesse.
Good day, sir.
I'm going to tell you something, Scott, and I'm being honest. If the Cowboys get 3 extra players, that means the other team get 3 extra players. So
it's the same thing,
it's
right?
a wash, yeah. The problem with the Dallas Cowboys is the Cowboys and its coaches and players don't have this problem. The Cowboys fans and reporters have this problem. They don't make excuses that they are hurt. That is what y'all do.
Yeah, Kurt, that's what you do.
No, not me.
And then the thing is even if you had 58 guys and 53 guys active, ain't too many more good offensive linemen out there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Those jokers don't if there's good offensive linemen, people hoard those. They take them.
The Saints don't let theirs go at all costs.
Because they understand how important that position is. So if there's anyone good or remotely good or close to good, those guys don't stay on the street. Teams are like, come on, we need you.
Yeah.
And you might not play one snap all year long, but in the event that they need you, they're not trying to go out there and look under a rock for the offensive lineman. They'll keep you right there close and tight.
And it's amazing me. I had this talk with Doug every week. Doug, we hurt. I'm asking Dallas fans, where did this start? Where we hurt. Where did this start? Is that a license to say we automatically, we're going to get a shot at the playoffs because we was hurt? Where did this come from? I'm serious. Where did this come from? We hurt.
It seems like it's recent, the last 4 or 5 years.
Well,
but everybody's hurt, right?
We hurt.
Yeah.
It's week, 6,
But
7?
It's like this team has trouble rebounding. Like Sean Lee would go out and the defense would fall apart 5 years ago.
They forget how to play when certain players are out.
It's amazing. I think the 49ers won without both their tackles this week. Carolina and the Saints are winning without their quarterback. They're both 4-0. I mean, why is it so hard for this team?
Is that a scheme thing?
You ding, 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 ding.
Okay, let's go back to the phones. I don't want to get into
It took a
that.
minute,
I don't want to get into that today.
Ding, 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 ding. Douglas, tell him what he won.
That's not the show today. That's not the show. Let's go back to the phones. Another one of Jesse's relatives, Chief in Jersey. Welcome to the show.
Fellas, this is G in Jersey. I was at that game, and the 20,000 Jets fans. Yes, sir.
What's up, man?
Listen, man, I called the vent, and I know Nate about to cut me off, so I got to get this off my chest, brother. I'm going to represent the real Jersey fan here. Listen, the 20,000 Jets fans that was at the stadium, they showed up to go see Joe Namath, all right? They didn't go watch the game. They didn't even know how to celebrate after the game. Now, as far as us, the Cowboys, we are neglecting to blame the main source as to the reason why we are where we are, and that is Jerry Jones. I listened to the show yesterday, and you guys blamed everybody, the coaching staff, the players not being ready, but Jerry failed to address 3 areas in the offseason. D-tackle after we got hit in the mouth by the Rams last year in the playoffs and by the Indianapolis Colts, and these boys, they are pushing the human log around. Malik Collins ain't getting no kind of pressure up front. We haven't had a safety since Roy Williams. Why we keep avoiding that in the draft, God knows why. But I tell you who knows why, and that's Jerry Jones. We needed safety. With the free agents that were out there at the safety position, we didn't get one. In our secondary, we are relying on 2 second-round picks and an undrafted guy to play secondary in the NFL. I'm not going to sit here and allow another fan to say that we're injured. Go tell that to Sean Payton and the New Orleans Saints when they're down their quarterback, and go tell the Green Bay Packers when they're down their wide receiver. I don't want to hear that.
All right, G. Hurry
up, bro. Your
time.
time
Way over
ran out.
time.
We did not get rid of Jason Garrett. I'm tired of us being mediocre. This guy got to go. We've been mediocre since Jimmy Johnson and Nate Newton were part of the Cowboys organization. We have to address this coach. He is keeping us in mediocre, and we deserve more than that because when we pack MetLife with 50,000 fans and everywhere we go is 50,000 plus Cowboys fans, we deserve better than Jason Garrett. And I don't think the answer is Chris Richard because Chris Richard had a terrific front seven over in Seattle that helped that second.
All right, we got to go, G. We got to cut you off, man. I'll let you go for like 2.5 minutes. Y'all got to be quick.
Yeah, because this – wow.
Basically, G wants to fire everybody except Nate and Kurt. He wants to get rid of the owner. He wants to get rid of the D-line, the secondary,
I'm going to tell
coach.
you something. Fellas, and whether you like it or not, Mr. Jones is going to allow Jason Garrett to see the rest of this year.
Yep.
I'm telling you, if he fired Jason, I may not even show up to work the next day because that's how unbelievable I think it is. He likes Jason, and they have built this team to this point, and he's going to allow this guy to either fail or succeed with this team this year. And the only thing I asked Jason, man, and I said it in the summer, and I said it when it first happened, there's no way in the world that I'm letting Kellen Moore call him. I like Kellen, baby genius. I don't care what y'all say. Ain't no way in the world I'm going to let you call my offense.
Well, my job on the line.
Nah, I'm not. I don't care.
Yeah.
What about your defense? That's been the problem.
You know what? You decide to keep Coach Marinelli. You decide to ask Coach Rashad to come back. You know, some things you can't fix all things, but one thing I'm smart at is what I do best, and I'm gonna be fixing that. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna rally to the rest. He's an offensive mind, and I would be fixing my offense.
In regards to the D tackle position, I think I don't want to call it fool's goal, but leading into the season, I mean, who had the best training camp? It was Antoine Woods. Right? He had one of the best training camps. They were getting everything that you wanted from Malik Collins and Antoine Woods and who was your other guy? 51.
Hyder.
Right? So you were getting all that in training camp, so it led them to believe
We're good.
Yeah. They're pushing our offensive line around, and maybe we might be in a good position. Maybe I can hold off with having to get a D tackle in right now.
And see, this is what crushes you is if Antoine Woods playing 35 plays, if Hyder was playing 20 plays, if Christian was playing 45, if this rotation was like they thought it was going to be, you probably would see a better defensive line. But these things ain't working out the way they thought they would. So now you didn't go out and get that stud 3 technique or that stud 1 technique. That big body greasy hog. You know, you didn't do that. You didn't want that player. So this is where you sit. But you still, as a coach, has to find a scheme to help you win the game. It don't matter. This is what you want, and perfect, yeah. I think if it was perfect and nobody got hurt, if it was perfect, yeah. But the game don't. This is not a game where we come out and high five. This is a game where we try to take each other apart. This is a physical game. We come up here and we bump every day. Just imagine if we all just drew back and just crushed on each other every day. How long do you think before we'll be like, man, ain't it?
One time.
Yeah.
One time.
Yeah, this is a physical game. It's up to the coaches to find a scheme and a solution for these players. That's what it's about, man.
Well, okay, let me ask you this. I mean, the offense hasn't been bad. I mean, statistically, they're still one of the best in the league. I mean,
for eight quarters out of 4 games.
They were rolling on Green Bay, and then they had an interception. They had a penalty. You know, it's these one single plays. The offense
you talking about the first half?
I'm just talking about in general. As a whole, it's playing well. They're shooting themselves in the foot with a turnover. You don't think the offense is playing well?
No, sir. No, sir.
Statistically, they are.
Statistics don't win games. Players win games that win coming down the stretch.
It's the execution. It's the one player dropping the pass and falls on somebody else's hand. It's a penalty. The offense as itself, you could say, is working.
No, Kurt. What they have played Green Bay, and they played a half.
Right.
The offense played in the second half. Okay, that don't help us win. All that do is help you come back. We played this last game against the Jets. the offense played in the second half. Did we win?
No, but okay, but they were moving the ball in the first half. They just kept shooting themselves in the foot.
Well, how is the offense playing good? The only way the offense can play good is
maybe the schemes are there, the execution isn't.
But it all. You talking from a fantasy football standpoint of how the numbers look. I'm talking about winning.
Right.
The Cowboys have lost 3 games in a row with an offense that looks good. I don't get it. How do you lose and look good?
Because your defense gives up 21 points in the first half and you're behind.
Because your offense can't score no points?
And you're making mistakes.
Because your offense can't score no points in the first half?
Because they're making singular mistakes.
But
turnovers and penalties.
Mistake is what makes you lose the game. If you have enough bad plays, you lose the game.
Yeah.
Tell me, what is football and all competitive sports about? Is it about if you're playing good or is it about if you're winning?
Well, winning, obviously. But what I'm saying is maybe the offense is working. Maybe what they're doing is working. It's just the execution. Guys are, individually having a bad play.
So it don't work. It don't work.
What would you change then? How would you change it?
That is not for me to decide. That's for the coaches to decide. But how about play with more consistency? How about starting there? How about not having this one guy mess up, then next time it's your turn? And so we all doing like they're doing in the NBA. Oh, you missed the first free throw, make the second. So you missed 2 of them, we still going to give you 5? No, brother, it's about winning.
Right.
You can do – see, that is where I get frustrated because you got to fix – and that's where me and Jesse yesterday, where he was like, man, I'll bring everybody into the fold. Well, this guy may not see it like you see it, and this guy may think he's good enough, so I ain't going in the meeting with you. So all Jesse can do is make sure Jesse is right. We got a bunch of guys that think they are playing okay, and it's not their fault. I'm watching film, this guy over here not watching film, this guy. Where it starts at is your head coach has to call a meeting, which I think he has, and say, look here, fellas, no more. No more. Now, I may can't touch Dak, or I may can't touch Zeke, or I may can't touch this guy, but the rest of y'all I can touch. And I'm going to start touching a couple of y'all.
And I'm going to start touching us on in the break so we keep this show on the road.
Let's do it.
We'll be right back. Hang in there, fellas. We got y'all on the phone. James and Jose. Kurt, you going to be
here?
here?
And the reason I'm talking so much because all the callers coming back with 45 seconds, so I'm outside.
So you getting your time in?
Yeah, I just start talking.
All right, 30 seconds going forward. Hanging with the boys. We'll be right back. Bye.
Your new apartment's big. Such a great deal.
It's okay.
Just okay? What's not to...
Right above the subway!
Well, I bet you don't even notice it after the...
That's my neighbor, Angus.
A deal that's just okay is not okay. Get a great deal with America's Best Network. Come into an AT&T store and learn how to buy one smartphone and get a second one on us. Based on GWS 1 score, September 2018.
Now's a good time to tell you that SeatGeek is the new source of tickets for all your football needs this season. SeatGeek makes managing tickets easy, whether it's buying or transferring to a friend. They even tell you the best deals for every game based on their deal score technology, which rates every seat on historical data, price, and location. Download the SeatGeek app on your phone and take $20 off your first purchase using code Dallas at checkout. SeatGeek. Life's an event. We have the tickets.
Work the Cowboys way and channel the winning business tradition of the Dallas Cowboys and the Jones family at Formation. This dynamic workspace provides an elevated work experience on the Star's aspirational campus with exclusive membership options available to meet varying needs. Choose from open workspaces, dedicated desks, and private offices to leverage our home field advantage for your individual business success. Limited memberships are available now, so apply today at formationatthestar.com.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Join us. Another Cowboys official watch party presented by AT&T on Sunday, November the 24th. Enjoy a festive game day atmosphere right here at the Star in Frisco on
Who we playing?
Tostitos Championship Plaza. The Cowboys take on the New England Patriots. I can't wait for that week. It's going to be so much fun. Get some insight from Jesse Holley. Admission and parking is free. Visit
You going to be out there with him, Jess?
Star in Frisco.
You going to be out there too.
.com.
You working.
When is this?
The 24th.
The Patriots game. You'll be here. Pre-game show.
Oh, I do pregame somewhere else. I do
Party in the
post-game.
plaza.
Yeah, post. But
They might put y'all out there post-game.
you know, Kurt said something, man.
You gonna let us talk to callers today, or you just gonna hold the whole show?
No, well, every time I try to let a call in, they want to talk for 2 minutes. No, it ain't happening. it ain't happening. So I'd rather talk to Jesse and you. Yeah, it ain't happening.
Here's the thing. I'm so glad.
Yeah, it ain't
because when I first came on, and I might have overstepped my boundary, and if I did, I apologize.
Your 30-second rule?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't talk.
This
for 30
one over
seconds.
here was like, "Oh no, Jess! Oh no, Jess! Look, we want him to come in and talk."
All right,
I'm glad you appreciate the 30-second
Kyle,
rule.
here's what we're gonna do, so we can get Nate back on track, and we can take more than 3 phone calls. When I say thank you, just hang up on them. So everybody going forward, you get 30 seconds.
Yeah, think
I
about what
might
you're
let
gonna
it
say.
roll to
Timer,
33.
if you really want me to, I'll put a timer on them.
I got the timer.
Okay, you got the timer. I got you.
You know what? Let's do that.
No,
you put the timer.
When you say thank you, when you say, "All right, man, thank you," Kyle hit
cut
the
him
button.
off. All right. Let's try it.
All right.
I'm ruthless with the drop button. Don't
All right.
Okay.
And hey, we're not mad at any of y'all for calling in. Please call you. We love y'all. But we got to get Nate back on track. Y'all have thrown him into some
Kurt
kind of
has.
crazy
Kurt has.
orbit.
Kurt has thrown me.
See
with
what
these
happens
good
when we
and
let
bad questions.
Kurt talk? What happens? He gets Nate all flustered.
That escalated quickly. The offense is good. It's just one player.
All right, here we go. We're going to try
Oh,
30
you're
seconds.
misreading me now.
30 seconds.
Okay.
James in New York. You're the first contestant.
James in New York.
Is that you? Hello?
James.
What's up?
Hey,
All
ready?
right.
Go, James.
Yeah. So I totally disagree with Kurt's. The offense is very uneven, and this is more for Holley, but everybody chime in. I was at the game. I was out in the end zones. I had like the all 22 view. Too many times I felt they ran to the teeth on first down with 8 guys in the box when they had single high safety. They never once tried to run a combo route with somebody running. You know, they run the deep over the middle. Crosser with Tavon over
Thank
the
you,
top.
James. Thanks for the call. See how this works? He has had a great point, Nate, and you wouldn't let me let him go.
Talk.
Oh, my God.
That guy talk.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
You just like, you know what? You like every other Cowboy fan. You want to hear what you want to hear, and when somebody has a different opinion, you don't want to hear it.
Jess, was he not on the right? Was he not on the right track?
No, he was.
Yeah.
In the sense of,
Thank you, James. We love you,
James,
man.
that was great.
That was
Call
great.
back right now. That was great. Kurt, he just helped me.
Good.
But it goes back to the schematic things. The schematic grand scheme of things
I like the
is
schematic.
Wait, hang on one second.
Okay.
James is still on the line.
Okay,
We're going to give you 15 more seconds.
Go,
Ready to
James.
go.
Go,
15
James.
seconds.
Go,
Go,
James.
James.
James, you there?
He just hung
Oh, damn.
Right as we went to him, he hung up.
All right, Jesse. Schematic. Go.
Schematic.
It's almost elementary, right? Is if you go to tight end sets and you go big people, well, the defense is going to go big people as well. So you're bringing in more willing tacklers. You're bringing in more of the beefy guys, more of the fat, greasy hogs. You said.
Don't talk about me like
I'm just
that.
saying, but
Football horniness.
right. But when you bring those guys in, so now you're setting yourself up to have to defeat a much tougher battle. Whereas when you go and you spread it out and you take those big guys, those willing tacklers off the field, and you put some DBs with some 20 numbers out there who are less willing to tackle, I like my chances with that and Ezekiel Elliott than the dudes who were 50 and 60 and 70 tackling Zeke.
All right, let's go back to the phones. All right, Jose.
Hey, Shannon. Hey,
hang
Nate,
on.
I get 45 seconds like that other guy. What do you call it? Listen, Nate's right.
Here we go.
It's not about statistics, man, because all our Super Bowl wins, we don't have no one with fantastic statistics. We went out there and won. That's the way the game is won. Like I told my dad, you know what? The referees are messing up in a lot of games and dictating the way the games are going. Not only that, but, everything that's going on, you know what? All this stuff is going to be put aside because when the Cowboys lift up the trophy in the Super Bowl, all this stuff ain't going to be nothing. And Shannon, you're not going to Mexico, dude. So you better shapen up on that part there and stop talking about Mexico, okay?
All right.
Because Big Nate will get you right now, man, and tell you.
Thank
we
you,
are
Jose.
going to do this and correct this stuff, okay?
Thank you, Jose.
Okay.
Kyle faded him out on that one. Kyle tricked him out.
Let me say this right here, man. Let me say this right.
Say something. Talk to me.
I just like how Jesse and the caller before Jesse started talking with the schematics. I like where they.
We can't please
I gotta
you know
help
what?
Kurt. I got. It's all about helping Kurt. I'm serious. I'm
Thank
serious.
you. I'll take the help.
Oh, you want to be Kurt's friend now after you berated him in the first segment.
No, I didn't.
made me take us to break because you wouldn't knock it off.
And y'all didn't get to hear how Nate was talking dirty to Kurt in the break.
No.
They didn't have that on.
No.
That was so bad.
Kurt
That was so bad.
This usually happens to me. They say, Nate, you talking like the oxymoron. That's what people tell me. Because when I say, oh, they doing good, but. Are they doing this, but? And the but is bigger than what they doing.
We know Kurt likes a big butt.
And if anybody got a big butt in here.
We all did, huh?
You just can't tell me that you get to take off in the NFL. Now, if this was the FBS in college, okay. And you playing Clemson, okay. You take off 2 quarters. But you can't take off 2 quarters in the NFL and say, hey, man, we're going to give y'all 30 points. Now we're going to come back and roar her back on y'all. That's not a victory. That's just you being inconsistent and immature. Because a mature player that walks into the NFL understands that, you know what, we have to keep this thing close and we have to go back and forth. We can't go and be 21 points down, 35 points down. We can't even, versus the good teams, you can't even be 14 points down because they will answer the bell when you answer the bell. They're already playing hard. They're already meeting your force because they dictating the tempo of the game.
And I'm going to dictate the tempo of this show and take us to another break. We'll be right back on Hanging with the Boys.
For your next AT&T Stadium barbecue, gear up with OtterBox, the official outfitter of tailgating. It starts with the Venture Cooler. Built tough in America, Venture keeps ice for days and days. Or stay light on your feet with Trooper Soft Coolers, perfect for packing in your signature side dishes.
Tailgating wouldn't be complete without a beverage, so pour one into the OtterBox Elevation Tumbler. It keeps your drinks frosty and toasty. Discover more about OtterBox line of tailgate essentials at OtterBox.com.
Now's a good time to tell you that SeatGeek is the new source of tickets for all your football needs this season. SeatGeek makes managing tickets easy, whether it's buying or transferring to a friend. They even tell you the best deals for every game based on their deal score technology, which rates every seat on historical data, price, and location. Download the SeatGeek app on your phone and take $20 off your first purchase using code DALLAS at checkout. SeatGeek. Life's an event. We have the tickets.
Want to use what the pros use? How about the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. Right now you can get the Jack Black Starter, a curated collection of Cowboys locker room favorites for just $10 with free shipping. The starter includes 4 Jack Black skincare favorites plus a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Go to getjackblack.com/Cowboys and use the code word TEAMJB. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys. The Jack Black Starter, $10, free shipping.
The excitement of Dallas Cowboys football is back at AT&T Stadium.
The place is going crazy in Arlington, Texas.
Don't miss your chance to see the Cowboys live when they host their NFC East rivals, the Eagles, Giants, and Redskins, plus the Green Bay Packers and more.
Elliott works his way through and walks the dog.
Single game tickets are on sale now. Get them before they're gone.
First and goal, quarterback sneak. Prescott pushes up the middle. Touchdown.
Visit DallasCowboys.com to get your tickets today.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Kurt, see if you can make it through that Tommy John read without pissing Nate off.
Come on, don't do this.
What's the word? Cornhole. Yeah.
Oh,
Put Tommy John on your end zone.
man.
Underwear that's guaranteed to never ride up. Trust me, I wear it. I do actually have them on today. It's like nothing you've ever worn before. Plus, it's backed by the best pair you ever wear, or it's free, guaranteed. Shop exclusive Cowboys underwear at TommyJohn.com/Cowboys for 20% off your first order.
20% off your first order. I just wanted to give a shout out to Logan Torres because when we had our remote outside with the Wingstop truck, he sent me a DM on Instagram. We made him so hungry, he went to Wingstop and ordered about 50 wings.
Wow.
And sent me a picture of it.
What did him and his family eat that?
I think it was just him.
Wow.
Look at
how long did it take?
Look at that spread.
But I'm saying, how long did it take?
I don't know.
Is he my size? Is he Jesse's size? Your size?
Know.
I saw another tweet or DM or whatever. It said,
it is. That's the spread that he ordered.
They tried Wingstop because of you.
Oh, yeah, it was Jay from Rhode Island.
Remember? Oh, I thought it was the guys off of, what's that movie, that show?
That narrows it down.
Yeah.
Oh, the show with the white dude in it.
No.
That one.
Game of Thrones.
Stop.
They said the whole cast went out in order.
Tyrion, stop it. By the way, any of y'all Breaking Bad fans?
No.
I keep hearing about. Explain this to
that
me.
El Camino movie?
Yeah.
Explain it to me, man.
Never seen
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
You would like it. It's about a guy that he finds out he has cancer and he wants to take care of his family, and he has like 6 months to live, so he starts cooking crystal meth to get all this cash to give to his family because he's a teacher and he doesn't want to die and leave them nothing. And he winds up really liking being a meth cook, and he's really good at it. And it's about 6 or 7 seasons of him.
Wow.
You would like it. You would like. It's actually takes you about 2 or 3 episodes to get into it, but
wow.
So he lived longer than 6 months.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for you, but
I ain't never gonna watch it. So, but thanks for telling me. You know, I like spoiling the shows for folks.
It's really good. But anyway, the show ended several years ago, and then
they're making a movie now.
They came out with a movie about right when the show ends, the next few days, what happens, and it kind of gives you closure to the whole series. So I watched it on the plane. It's actually
they methed out with cancer.
Methed out with cancer. Before we go back to the phone with DJ. We were talking about this team starting slow, and then you said you had a story to tell whenever we came back from the break.
You know, we did that one time, and see, this is when you first detect that as a coach or as whoever, assistant or whatever. We did that a lot of years ago against San Diego. We played an early game. I mean, out there, I guess the rest of the country was 1 o'clock. To us, it was much earlier, and. We got out of the gate slow, and I think we lost that game. And Coach Johnson addressed it right away. They say, fellas, until y'all show us something a little different, we going to come out and warm-ups, and you know what? You ain't going to know which one was harder, the game or well, we came out, and he had enough guys that were willing to bring that heat. It's like Eric Williams, Larry Allen, a few of the defensive players, they always liked it to go hard in warm-ups. And the guys like me, like, man, I don't take much. You know, I'm like that hound dog. I just get up off the porch and run out the car and bark. I don't need to stretch. You know what I'm saying? So but here I am like, Lord. So it took 2 games after that. We fixed it. It wasn't no, everybody was hyped and ready to go. So I don't know. That's old school.
That's super old school.
That's super old school. I don't know what these guys need to do.
We had a conversation. Jesse, I want to get your take because you were in the league most recently. Warm-ups. I don't know how different teams do it. Do they do different warm-ups in different places? Is everybody kind of the same? Like Nate said, do some teams go hard during warm-ups?
Nah.
It's just time to get your mind right and just get ready for the game.
Yeah, you come out.
Go ahead.
You come out individually, get yourself together, stretch, and all that kind of stuff. Do whatever your little pre-game routine is. And then the thing is, when you come together as a team, I mean, you'll have about 8 plays on offense.
Yeah.
You know, then you'll do a couple punts.
Then you break up.
And you break up individual, and then you ain't got much time together as a group to go.
Then you come back and do the field goal and be gone.
Right. That's it. Like you got about 10 minutes together. 12 minutes together, and then it's time to go.
Yeah. The few times I was in Texas Stadium most of the time, so the few times we walked out on the field, I like, man, that's 2 plays. That's 2 plays coming down. That's 2 plays going up.
I mean, Travis Frederick and those guys, they run routes in pregame. You know what I'm saying? Like
everybody different.
They run routes.
Blake Jarwin and Schultz play like volleyball with the football. They do crazy drills. What was your pregame ritual? What would you do?
Listen to Michael Jackson and stretch. That was it. Catch, whenever Whenever Tony came out and was ready to throw, I was there, right there, waiting for him.
What's your favorite MJ song?
Dirty Diana, hands down.
Really?
Oh, hands down.
I think I like PYT.
That's good. That Dirty Diana, boy.
After me.
Say na 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 na.
I like that one with Price, the Vincent Price. Is that his name?
Thriller.
Thriller. Oh my God, that was that.
Diana on that.
What was your pregame ritual?
Sit in the locker room, and if Coach Johnson went around, crack jokes on people with Charles Hagin. But if Coach Johnson came around, I had a serious look.
Kurt,
I wave at Coach.
What was your Never mind. Let's go back to the phones.
I want you back, Jackson 5.
No, that's a pregame ritual.
Oh,
you like I want you back? I want you back. Okay, DJ, Baltimore. You're on the clock.
How's it going?
Great, man. You're on the clock. Let's go.
So just a quick question. I was one of those fans, typical, that rode that 3-game wave and thought that this was the year. This is one of the most talented teams they've had in years. But recently, like I said, at least the past 3 games, is the defense a scheme thing? Is it fixable? Because some of those moments against, like, the Jets, especially in the first 2.5 quarters, there's a lot of plays where, like, key moments in the game where it seems like Lawrence isn't in and he's off the field, or I know he's getting doubled, at least from what it seems, he's getting doubled a lot.
Yeah, he only plays 64% of the snaps.
And, I mean, a player like that that's supposed to be arguably your best player on defense, someone you probably want in there.
Thank you, DJ.
Down.
Way over time. Wait. Wait. We got breaking news coming through. Kurt, breaking news.
Todd Archer of the ESPN is reporting that Tyron Crawford will be placed on injured reserve, set to have hip surgery.
So I've been meaning to tweet that for the last couple of days. Just not have inside information, but there's no way you got 2 bad hips and you can't play. They're gonna put you on IR. Dang, I'm mad. I've been meaning to tweet it out for the last 2-3 days. Like, don't be shocked that Tyron Crawford is on IR. But yeah,
man,
I'm gonna tell it right here. Now we're gonna find out. Christian Covington, Malik Collins, Tristan Hill. You know, I think our defensive ends will be all right. Kerry Hyder. This is why you brought these guys in, and Kurt. This is where you might have to scheme up a little different.
Yeah.
God forbid. No. I'm looking at you, but I'm teasing, brother. Because I'm really talking to our fans. Understand me. If you didn't want to blitz, now you may have to blitz. I wanted us to blitz last week, and I really thought that would be a secret weapon of ours, to blitz this young kid and just beat him up, but we didn't. But if you can't get no pressure out in the middle, because Tyrone Crawford is a guy that can play defensive end well, and he can play that 3 technique well, and he can get on that 1 technique if need be. That's a key cog. Now, we've been missing him in and out, but now you know who you got to go into the week with. Will we blitz a little bit more? And I ain't talking about putting 3 offensive linemen and bringing Jalen. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about bringing 4 offensive linemen and Jalen and getting there, man.
So what does that mean for this defensive line? Obviously, you're thinner than you were.
The rotation narrows down. Not guys that you was hoping get 30 plays, 40 at the max. Now we back to Christian Covington maybe doing 55, depending on where the human log at. The human log may have to do more. You know, I think the end situation is okay. I think with Armstrong and D-Law, he can do a little bit more. You know, Kerry Hyder can help there. But that middle, man, is going to be stressed. I'm telling you something, fellas. They're going to have to fix our middle. They're going to have to fix our middle. And I know it ain't been 6 games, but Tristan Hill, man, I was hoping to hear his name a whole lot more. I really was, man. And but he is a young guy. Now, I'll make excuses for young guys, you know. But don't even dress him if he can't be effective. Because a young guy not being good, he's just wandering around out there making mistakes.
You don't think they need to get him in there and get him experience and get him hopefully.
This ain't normally like last year and the year before. You guys heard me just play them young guys because this is what I was hoping to get to, and just correct me if I'm wrong, but the last 2 years it's all been a setup for this year. Am I correct?
Yes, they've been building to this moment.
So,
but I've been over here looking to the callers, and I found it.
Okay.
He asked about the defensive scheme and what can they come up with.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a guy who hadn't played football in a month. First football game back, Sam Darnold. And his comments after the football game about the Dallas Cowboys defense were...
Kurt, listen, please.
Please, Kurt.
They just kind of did what they do. Donald said, they do it every single week. They just play one high safety, occasionally two. And they just stop the run. I knew I had to throw the ball today to have success. And we did. This is a kid who has been in the league.
His 15th game starting.
This is a guy who's been in the league. For right now, he hasn't even finished a pot of coffee. He's been in the league less than a season in the number of games that he's actually played in.
Yeah.
And he said, the Dallas Cowboys defense did exactly what they always do. Meaning, when I turned on the film from game 1 to game 2 to game 4, they did the same thing. So I walk to the line of scrimmage and go, oh, Jeff Heath is in the middle of the field. This is going to work. Robbie, double move. So if the kid, because he's relatively a kid, 23 years old, has no skins, don't even have a scab in the game, who was out of football with mono for a month, tells you that the Dallas Cowboys defense did exactly what we thought they were going to do. If he carved you up for 340 yards, my Lord. So, and I'm not removing any responsibility from players, because I do think players need to show up, have some pride, and make some damn plays. But don't handicap them. Don't already go out there short-handed and become even shorter-handed by lining up and doing the same exact thing that they've seen on film for the last whatever amount of weeks.
Let me ask y'all this. Great points based off the history of this team and this coaching staff.
Nope.
Okay. Do you see that changing in the foreseeable future? Because obviously
Kurt
it's a problem.
asked a great question, and fans have asked a great question.
Oh, Kurt now asked a great question.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Who needs enemies when you got friends like Nate?
Wow. Okay. I'll keep my
No,
conversation.
man. Don't be sensitive, man. Tell people what they
I'm
need to
not
hear, man.
sensitive, Jesse, but what I'm trying to do is incorporate everyone into the show,
Let's do
whether
it.
I mean it or not. I said it. I said it more yesterday evening, but it's just nowhere in the world, because I watched the game again when I got home, and I'm sitting back there and I'm watching Dak get folded like an accordion, and I'm saying to myself, this young dude come out and make the comments he made because he was clean, because he stood in the pocket clean. The Blue Devils, whatever, people that jump out of planes and the kamikazes, I would have been coming off of the plane at this dude. Everywhere he stepped, he would have thought it would have been a landmine. I would have broke his back. That's just how I look at, you ain't played in a month. And we all know that football players come back earlier than they're supposed to. I'd have checked you, bro.
So you put that on Marinelli and Richard then?
Oh, yes, I do. Yeah. Yes, I do, bro. Now, the players ain't going to take it upon themselves. Man, you know what? I'm finna blitz. I know what you call them. They going to do it. This dude, if you go back and look at this film and saw how they did our quarterback,
they did to us what we should have done to them.
Their quarterback stood over there, and you sacked them twice. Oh, we sacked them twice, but they annihilated ours 8 times. I mean, this dude was blocked. The ball was gone. Dak's hand was onto his side. He took him and slammed him. I said to myself, wow. And I thought about what you said. Oh, Jesse right. But I'd have took note as a coach saying, oh, no, you ain't doing mine like that. Oh, we're going to find out how bad, we're going to see if this body armor on this kid is working. Because I'd have got after him.
You know what we need? This week, you know what we need?
What's that?
Injury creates opportunity, right?
Yeah, it does.
We need our defensive Dak Prescott. We need somebody to step in Tyrone's place and just ball out. Become that stud. 2 totally different positions, and the odds of that happening are not very good. But you know what?
But the dudes who was his replacement, we've seen.
Right. I know.
We didn't see
That's
that.
why it's 2 totally different.
Jesse,
I'm just trying to give the fans something to grab onto today. But there's not much this week.
Okay, the kid Luke Falk, is that his name?
Yep. Yeah.
They cut him. That ought to show you the cruelty of the NFL. They kid, man.
Take 10 sacks that last week. We got $10 back. Bye.
So, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Nate, Nate.
Should have filed that
Nate,
workman's comp.
Yeah. Nate, what you saying is so hard. No, because the NFL don't care either.
Nope.
Yeah.
So you let a kid that's barely played 14 games step in there and crush us, man. And he walked away. He woke up the next morning and feel rosy. Oh, man.
Yeah,
physically and mentally, I feel good.
According to Next Gen Stats, he was pressured 3 times in that game.
Pressured, not touched. Pressured.
And he threw a touchdown on one of them.
And that was a 92-yarder.
Yeah.
And that was the 92. I said, we finally hit him, and it just helps propel the ball to the correct.
What are we doing tomorrow, fellas?
Well, I'm not talking the rest of the week. I don't
care
what Kurt said to me. I don't care what, because the Cowboys did one aspect of the game that I wanted them to do. And that's why I'm not upset. You got Zeke going. Now all everybody got to do is catch the ball. And I think we can fix our first half problems.
No, I hope you're right. I want to hear how you fix that.
Did y'all just kiss and
What
make
did he
up?
say again?
Who, Nate?
Yeah, what was that? Say it again.
I said they fixed one aspect of the game that I felt was a problem, and that is not being able to get Zeke the ball enough in the passing game. I don't care about the running game. I'm talking about the passing game. They fixed that this week. Now all the rest of the guys got to do is catch the ball around him, and we can fix our first half.
That's right.
woes.
There's those plays driving the ball. They're driving the ball, but then one guy screws it up. Drops a pass. Drops a pass or turnover.
That's what I'm saying. I'm with you. Yeah.
He's been against you for the last 57 minutes, and now finally the last 20 seconds.
Hold on. Everybody do like Kurt.
What? Rub your head?
Rub my head.
Yeah.
But no.
Hair's coming back nice, by the way.
It is.
Look at
He's going to get some locks. Lock it up, man.
You going to lock it up, dog?
You shouldn't cut it until
I think so.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Spring training camp.
How long?
Training camp, yeah.
Christmas, how far you think it'll be? Give us a measurement of how far you think your hair will
By
be.
Christmas?
Yeah, about this long.
An inch or so, inch or two maybe. Inch.
I wish my hair could grow like that.
It won't grow like his, man. Gee.
My hair take like,
I
to get this long, take my hair about a year.
You want me to grow mine out till Christmas and then shave it and donate it to you?
No, it's okay.
Super glue it into your head?
I don't
Now
need
we
that.
can go to one of these people where they can stitch it in and
To where your boy went.
Yeah.
Dion.
Yeah.
Extension.
Oh my God, he kills me with that. He want to call me fat. I said, but at least I ain't have to go get no hair stuck in my head.
Deion bought it all. Deion got hair, teeth. Oh, Deion gonna get it all.
Hey,
I
it
ain't
must
back
be
out
the
of it.
money.
It ain't back out of
Turning me on.
I'm telling you, give me.
I get it, dog.
You gonna give me extra $100 somewhere? I'm gonna get the whole
my
grill
God.
done over. I'm gonna come in here. My teeth gonna be so white.
I told
you gonna
Dion,
need these lights.
I said, Dion, you put your new teeth in, man, but you didn't go through the teeth rehab, so you learn how to chew with it. You can't talk and chew.
All right, Kurt. Thanks for keeping Nate on his toes.
Dude, you know if I
today.
kill Dion, I'm going to kill you, Kurt.
Thanks for bringing it.
Give me some of that love, brother.
Thanks for showing up, Jesse.
Hey, country, we need you because 6'3" done lost his brand.
Oh, no. Kyle, thanks for keeping us on the air. William, thanks for getting the live streams up. Caden, stay away from the show.
What's up, Caden?
What are we doing tomorrow? Cowboys offense?
We're done with this past game. We're moving on.
So we don't have to do the Cowboys offense to Friday because they don't play in the first half, Kurt.
Oh! 48-hour rule is over. Cowboys offense.
Defense doesn't do it.
Eagles defense tomorrow. Hanging with the boys.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?